everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Nicole and today we are here for a diamond paint with me. So I am starting a new diamond painting and I've got it all kit up and ready to go. So this is the diamond painting that we're doing. This one I got from a friend here in Kingaroy. I can't remember when, it'll be a good couple of years ago, so I thought I would pull it out, and she is a companion piece to go with my first diamond painting that I did, which was a Day of the Dead Girl. So as you can see, I've got some new storage for my drills and all the rest of it. I got this from AliExpress, and yeah, I got this from AliExpress. I'll leave a link down below where you can get it from. I'm actually getting a couple more because I've got a couple of Hades that have come in that I'm still kitting up at the moment, that I'm going to do, so we will cover that in future videos. So I spent the weekend getting this all sorted out and ready to go. As I said, this is the piece that we're doing. I do not have a name for it. As I said, I got it from a friend. I don't know where she got it from, so yeah, I can't help you out there. If I find it, or if anybody else finds it, drop a link down below so other people can find it if they want to play along. Alright, so I'll set that aside and move my drills aside, and as you can see, I am starting afresh, and basically, yeah, we're just going to get stuck into it. Sorry about the cars, but they've just done our road and they think it's a drag strip. Alright, so the fun and games of living on a main thoroughfare. Alright, so when I start my pieces, apart from setting it up in the new case, I pretty much start from the left hand side and I just peel back my piece and I grab some washi tape, and I'm just going to put some washi tape around the outside because you can see here it's quite sticky. And to do that, I just peel off a small amount, and I just do a little bit at a time. And my cat could hear me talking, so she's now out the front meowing. Can you hear her? Probably not. Alright, so I just line that up just like so, and I'll just press that down. Cute little bumblebees, and I'll go up the side as well. More than I really needed, but just go across here, get that piece done because I'll end up forgetting to do it. So alright, so another thing I like to do, and I cannot see my scissors anywhere, is I will just cut up to a certain point, and then that way that will stay down, and then I'll just work on this square here. Alright, so the first colour that I am going to need is 3865. That's a white colour. So I'm going to start down in this corner here. I am liking the new storage containers, they're really good. So alright, we might just come a little bit closer. There we go. Alright, and I got a couple of new pens as well. Got a couple of new gadgets as well, but this one's for a round one. I was going to try these out, and I did have a smaller one I thought had come in, but I've only got a really big one. Yeah, the square ones haven't come in yet. I just might move that down just a touch. Can you still see what's going on? Yep. So it is a lot quieter around here now without all the roadworks going on, which is absolutely fabulous. I'll just turn that light down just a touch, that's better, it's not so glary now. Oh, it was very noisy for quite some time. So they only finished a few days ago. They did come back, I thought they were completely finished, and then they did come back for a couple of touch-ups on a couple of the driveways. But yeah, they've still got to lay turf and all that sort of stuff yet, so we still may have some noise going on here. So what have I been up to since the last time I was on? Lots really. We've started a row by row on the channel, which is a quilting, and I've not been doing much cross stitch, although I have been doing some, but not as much as I would have liked to. It's quite cold here at the moment and it's not exactly the most warmest place to stitch out on the veranda in winter, so I tend to stitch a little bit more inside, but not a lot of stitching gets done because I find myself watching TV and talking and not getting much stitching done. So, but yeah, wanted to have more diamond paintings done this year too, but that seems to have not been the case with everything that's been going on and the cold. But spring is just around the corner and I'm sure I will be getting back into my crafting. I've gone out in the truck quite a few times recently with Brendan. Not helping him out, just keeping him company. It's a bit lonely for him in the truck, so I go and keep him company because I haven't been able to do anything here really, and the dust has been pretty bad, so I haven't wanted to pull out anybody's quilts or anything like that either. You know, and have the dust getting into the machine, so that's just sort of stayed covered up. Thank you for all those that have also sent messages and in the Facebook group and from Messenger and email and Instagram messages and all the rest of it. Thank you so much for being worried and actually noticing that I was not around. Yeah, it was nice. That gave me the warm and fuzzies. So I'm trying to get back into the filming and a routine. I've got a new upload schedule, so you can see that over on our community tab and in our Facebook group. So we right, you can hear my daughter giggling in the background. She's watching something in there. I've tried to tell her that I'm recording, but obviously that is just way too funny and she must watch it. So I do apologise. You hear a giggle every now and again. You're not hearing things. It is actually my daughter. She's home today. She's been very busy as well with exams and all that in the last couple of months, and yeah, she's taking senior schooling in her stride, which is good. Miss Darvanalee is, well, she's still trying to find her place. I think she's just a little bit lost at the moment, so we're trying to keep her on track and see how we end up. Miss Mia has settled in to her new school and her new routine with her mum. She came and visited us the past school holidays for a week. She was very happy to see us all and spend a week with us. She was not too impressed that she had to go back home, but she didn't cry when I took her back home, which is good. That makes it a little bit easier to leave her there. But yeah, it's not always the most pleasant experience in taking her home. But yeah, she's liking her new school. She's still having some teething problems, but she's starting to find her groove there. She's only been there for, well, they've just started back and it's the second week back at school after the holidays, so she'd only done 3 weeks prior to the school holidays, 3 or 4 weeks prior to the school holidays. So yeah, so she just had to find her place, and she's just finding her groove. She'll be fine by the end of the year, so I'm not concerned at all. She seems to be settling into her learning routine, which is good. That's always half the battle. But yeah, she's doing really, really well. So I'm just going to be doing a diamond paint with me once a week. It'll be uploaded on a Thursday. And yeah, we're just going to, so basically I've got a video going up every day, except for Sundays, because I have Sundays off. And yeah, I'm just going to be filming my little took-us off and get as much as I can get up for the sewing tutorials and all the rest of it, and schedule them up, which will be good. That'll get me in front, and then I can focus on some of these other crafts that I want to do and I haven't had time to do. So nothing like rearranging the schedule to fit more stuff in, is there? I'm not even sure you can be able to see that because it's white, like a little off-white colour. So the number that I'm using right now is 3865. And there is a lot of 3865 in this one. The other one had a lot of 310 that I did. Next one that I'm going to be doing after this one is one that I got from Fan Sales a couple of months ago, and I'm going to do that one as a present, Christmas present for my my sister. And yeah, so I think she'll really like it. Well, I hope she does. I'm doing it for her anyway. For in her bedroom. Hopefully she can put it up somewhere. She's got a fairly large wall. I know they're from, it's been a while since I've been down there with all the lockdowns and family business and businesses and all that sort of stuff going on. I haven't paid her a visit in quite some time. She's currently in a lockdown down in New South Wales, so I can't even go and visit her. And I was going to go and visit her in the school holidays, but I'm glad I didn't, because I'd be stuck there right now. So something else came up and I couldn't go, and it wasn't I couldn't go, I just chose not to go because I had to sort this other stuff out. And yeah, I'm thankful. I mean, not that I would be lacking any friends down there, because I know a lot of people down there, and the lovely Gail Phillips lives just around the corner from my sister, so I would have been able to, you know, do a bit of a sneak around to see her as well. Not that there's any sneaking happening in New South Wales. Having a nice cup of tea while I'm doing a little bit of this as well today. So my plan going forward is basically just to do a little bit of a chit chat, and then basically just have people diamond paint along with me. They can leave comments down in the comments, and basically then I'll probably just add some music to the last half of it, and then yeah, you'll have to tell me what you think. It's always nice seeing these come together. Sometimes I forget to talk because I get into the zone. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, the camera's running. Some of my diamond painting stuff seems to have gone walkabout. I must have packed it up when I was getting ready for the retreat. Oh, that's another thing that we've done since the last time I filmed. I've had a cross-stitch retreat, and I'm in the process of doing some plans up for 2022. And I'm thinking that maybe a diamond painting retreat might be in order. Be something a little bit different. We can all sit there and do it together. Because, I mean, realistically, a lot of the time our crafts are quite solitary and we're sitting here by ourselves doing it because no one else is interested, or people think we're crazy because we do it, or, you know, the myriad of different reasons why people think that we're just absolute crazy. Well, we may as well be all crazy together, is my belief. So a lot of people that cross stitch actually do diamond painting, so it'll probably be a combination of diamond painters and cross stitches. So cross stitch retreat was our first one. It was cancelled from last year because it was at the end of, supposed to be at the end of May last year, and yeah, we had to cancel it because of COVID, and we postponed it until the end of May this year. And so we were lucky enough because we had a couple coming up from New South Wales, so they were able to come up, and we had some people come down from Townsville as well, and Townsville just recently had a lockdown for 3 days because someone had travelled to the area with COVID, and yeah, so basically they locked down for 3 days. So it was lucky that none of that sort of happened at the retreat time. So yeah, so we all got together, and a lot of us have been, over the past 12 months, have been hanging out with each other on Zoom, and we met a couple of the ladies that came had met us on Zoom, and there was some others that I meet up regularly with that come, and then there was others that have been to many of my retreats, including my quilting and crafting retreats as well. So it was a nice group of women that came along, which was good. We did a finishing class and did lots of different little things, and everyone done some stitching. There was lots of talking, lots of eating, and just plain relaxing, really. So it was quite a nice time to get away. It wasn't too cold, and it wasn't stinking hot either. We were in a nice location on the Burrum River, which was good. But yeah, the next one, we're looking at running some more up at the Bunya Mountains again. Just got to work out my schedule, and I'll work that out a little bit closer towards around September. I usually lock in my dates and all the rest of it, so I just need to get a few business odds and ends done out of the way, and being tax and all the rest of it, that's always takes a little while when you've got two businesses under the one umbrella. So I don't like to put any plans or anything in place until I've got that all out of the way and off the table. At the moment I'm just planning on doing a lot of filming and catching up for those that have been waiting on sewing tutorials and the row by row and for more diamond painting, unboxings and stuff like that. We're back into it. So I'm super excited to be back. Well, tell me in the comments what you've all been up to, what you're working on. Have you been doing anything exciting? And don't forget, if you're new here, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a thing. And yeah, check in from time to time. We are going to be trying to put up a diamond painting video every Thursday, as I said. Diamond paint with me, and occasionally we'll have unboxings and stuff like that. They generally happen on our other video that we have in the studio, Saturday in the studio with Nicole. We do unboxings then, and sort of a little bit of a, I'm changing it up a little bit. I'll have a little bit of unboxings and just a little bit of a potter around in the studio. Might do some crafting. Sometimes it'll be a live stream, sometimes it'll be pre-recorded. I love using these tips, but I hate it when the drill gets stuck in. I'm pretty excited. I've got a small one, and it's just, it'll just, one of these in the squares coming, and it just sits over, and it's supposed to help with lining up and all that sort of stuff. Pretty excited for it to come, but only the large ones come, and it's just a little bit too long, whereas the small one's only small like this one, and it'll just fit in the sections that I work on.
like a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me, we're meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me,
So I'm going to call it a day, and I will check back in next week and do some more with you. So I'll probably do a little bit more during the week, and yeah, see how far along I am by next week. I do have quite a bit on this week coming up, film wise and all the rest of it, so just playing catch up. So hopefully you're going to have a great week. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up down below, and also if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, and that way you won't miss out on any future posts. Just spotted a couple that I missed. And yeah, and I will see you all again next time. Bye for now.